that discussion down on the video.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would have been good to be on the video.
Yeah, that one would have been.
Oh, well, that's what happens.
Yeah, exactly. You need to record it all or don't record it all.
Well, that's
the price you pay.
I can't remember whether it was
Just like good acid trips.
Tom Dowd when he was recording Eric Clapton for Derek and the Dominoes album, and they missed this entire great part that on the song "Key for the Highway," and you can hear him faded in on the song on the album.
Yeah.
And he's going like,
Well, I didn't have it going the whole time.
from no matter what, we record somebody from now on. When they start playing, turn on the microphones.
Yep.
Turn on the machine. I don't care how many reels you go through. When
Yep.
you have someone that creates magic, you need to have something recording them at all times.
Huh?
You need to have someone recording them at all times. This is when, in the 70s, they started carrying a cassette recorder with you so that you could record. Because, again, rock and roll
Comes with
musicians
the
at
eyes.
that point hadn't learned how to read music mostly.
Yeah.
Didn't read music mostly.
Well, and you have ideas.
Or if they did, they said, no, I don't read music. I
I'm
don't.
not going to write it down.
Right.
So I
It's rock and roll. Jimmy Page said if they had him in school, he would never play guitar.
those 3 minutes. Yeah, it's like it's almost funny when you find out the ones that do actually write music, like Robert Lamb and stuff like that, or Jimmy Pankow, that actually sit down and write the notes down on paper. It's like, because it's and it's funny when you see somebody that really knows how to do it, and they can almost write music as fast as the regular person writes words, which is just, to me, it's just like nuts. It's just absolutely crazy to think about that.
Well, if I was wanting to,
Because I've tried to do it. I've sat there and tried to do that, just fucking around, just to make up notes and I can't do it, even if I'm just fucking around and writing notes, you know?
what's interesting is...
Let alone to put the little quarter note signs in, the rest
right,
signs and all that stuff.
The note values would be the problem I would have. Not
That's part
necessarily
of it.
writing, because it's almost like playing to me, I think, would be, once you learn how to write, it's like...
Well, it is, yeah, but
playing.
it's not easy. I mean,
But-
it's funny because, see, I used to take...
I do a
used to
lot of
take-
stuff where it's streams of the same kind of notes. I'm not doing a lot of, I'll play a whole bunch of 16th notes.
Yeah.
And I don't, a lot of my playing doesn't, well, I shouldn't say it keeps on going at one point. Yeah,
There's been a lot of times, though, where I have...
I've got some music notation paper downstairs.
There's been times when I didn't, and so I would draw my own out, you know.
Yes.
I'd draw the 5 lines out and then draw the notes in. And...
I know how to read music, but I didn't ever apply it to guitar, and I should.
Okay, so now...
And I don't do it. Because we never needed to.
Yeah.
Well, we should have used it. Well, we used simple chords to explain things.
Does that sound more full than it did before?
So,
Oh, where that phase is coming from. Oh, yeah, it must be on... No? Yeah, it was. Why would there be a phase on Screaming Tweed? Why would that have been on there? Oh, 'cause I'm just playing. Okay, that's why. That makes sense.
Next time it's going to need more coffee.
it's like you're directing the choir.
No.
Need more coffee. Need more coffee. Need more coffee. Need more coffee for me.
Okay, hold on, I want to try something.
Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee.
Okay.
Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee.
See if that helped.
Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee.
Right? Here I brought out the, so you can actually hear the enunciation. I think I got it there.
What-
Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee. Need some coffee.
I kind of like that. I kind of like the way it sounds. Let's see what it goes like all the way through. I think,
Why they didn't put microphones on big bands?
Need
Singers had a microphone.
huh?
Singers had a microphone, but the bands didn't have
They
one.
didn't need
Why? Because those bands were loud enough to, but the singer needed to have a little help. Before PA systems, though, singers had to be loud.
to. Well, they have a megaphone.
Billie Holiday wouldn't have had a career before microphones. Same with Bing Crosby.
Yeah, well, you couldn't sing soft back then.
So,
Couldn't sing
that's
love songs.
a lot of your
Tender little love
American
songs.
Idol singers wouldn't have made it as because they're singers that learned how to sing with a microphone. Because you're just
Had to learn to sing with the microphone, but they can't sing without a microphone.
not
So
in a
many-
giant arena. Not unless the arenas are designed for. You can design an arena to where you don't need to have good acoustics.
Actually, it's funny you would say that. There was a picture, or was there a video?
Next time it's gonna be, need more coffee.
The world's first perfectly designed theater for sound, and it's really the interesting was the layout. It was because it had layers, and there's the sound came the building, the way it built in was like that,
Wow.
and had more things up here on top where you could sit, and then back in the back had places. It's really interesting. It was built like a speaker, like a Bose speaker kind of, the inside of a Bose speaker. I can't remember where I saw that. Okay, so This is stuff that's all going to be erased here. So okay, we're going to talk about
In between verses, backstage.
the back there, yeah. But we were talking about, like the first verse would be kind of a lazy day. Yeah, well, that's what, at least, you know that, hold it, there you go, hold it. I just came up with the story, Chris, I just came up with the story. You wake up, it's a lazy day, a lazy morning, a beautiful morning, the sun's coming up, right? And there's nothing better than sitting back and having a bowl and a cup of coffee, you know, nothing better, sitting back and looking at the sun coming up and doing that beautiful day. And then you get a phone call. And now you need the coffee. You got to do something. There's something that came up that you have to take care of. And really, you're the only person that could do it properly, so you have to go out and take care of whatever it happens to be.
And you need more coffee until you. Yeah.
Got to have that. It's like 6 cups of coffee, about 7 coffees all me. But the first one is going to be, after you say your first verse, I'll come in and I'll say, well, I think I'm going to need a couple cups of coffee. Instead of 4, what it said there. A couple more cups of coffee. I think that's it.
Well, you know, here's the problem with me. We got to figure out. I mean,
See, now let's see if it comes out sounding good. Let's see how good it sounds just by itself.
the other day when I came back from walking, this character that was sitting on the corner for 2 days, he asked me if he could walk with me.
Huh?
Guy was sitting there reading the book for 2 days on the corner.
The guy over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was coming
Oh,
back
you didn't?
walking.
He came over and asked me if I could give him some water. I've had this happen twice last week. People knocked on the door and said, "Hey man, could I get some water?" I'm thinking, I could have a sign outside that says free water here. And I said, "There's water right over here at the park." He said, "Oh, I had no idea. Thanks, man." He took off. He's a good guy.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
I've told someone also that several times.
They had no idea. They had no
Knocked
idea.
on the back door.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like,
They knocked on my back door, and I said, "Dude," I told them where to get the water.
yeah.
Then I was sitting in the living room, and they knocked on the front door, not realizing it was the same apartment.
Yeah. What's their plan there, huh?
I didn't answer the door; I just looked out.
Are these mine? They don't seem like they're mine.
It might be Kathy's.
Yeah. Maybe she has a pair just like mine. No, they work.
I'm frustrated with that one thing right there.
What's that?
Just my eyes are starting to get bad. They're starting to change. They've been changing for the last couple of years, and up until 2 years ago, my eyes were perfect, and it kind of bothers me. We shouldn't say that. They changed some when I was in my early 40s, but they didn't change that much.
That sound pretty good there?
Sounds great.
Should
No, there's some distortion there. turn it up louder.
Some coffee, some coffee, some coffee, some coffee.
Think I need to get about 4 cups of coffee. 5 cups of coffee's all I need. And if I can't have those 5 cups of coffee, everything's going to be fine indeed for me. Pretty good mix. Okay, so you're saying like morning day, beautiful day, perfect day for coffee. Something like that. Something like a lion?
Something like a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Writing instrument.
Writing utensil.
A scream. Screamite.
There's atmosphere. We have these comparisons, we have these
Right,
triumphs,
okay.
inside out of victory, outside in of champions.
That's
We chase these dreams, these pictures, we follow paths and rules set before, regardless
See,
of the outcome.
It's harder to write and use lyrics to music sometimes to me than it is. That's why I would rather sometimes someone else apply lyrics to my music, because it's too much trouble. I mean, I've got pictures, but I'd rather have someone else tell me what a picture is, because I don't necessarily. I don't want to put it this way too bluntly, but I feel my life, I'm pretty boring, and so there's not much I can write about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've had a fairly average life. Although it was exciting seeing that osprey.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Some coffee, some coffee, some coffee, some coffee.
Okay. Okay, just this. Okay. So this is. Right? So, okay, so we're going to be going, a sunny day, a beautiful day, something like that. A wonderful day, wake up and have some coffee. Done the calls, and it all goes away. Maybe, right?
Whatever. I don't know.
I'm just riffing here. A beautiful day.
I thought about, you know, sunny day, beautiful day, but you know, like melt the clouds away also.
Okay, beautiful day.
Or
Well, I can
no,
be the second
But,
verse.
well, that's the thing. Is
No,
the
you
coffee
can't because it's already
that's the
done.
whole thing. The coffee can melt the blues away. Can melt the clouds away. Can
Yeah.
melt the, you know.
Beautiful
Someone's
day,
at
melt
the
the
back
clouds
door.
away.
Which way is up, motherfuckers? Okay. That's okay.
Well, you said something about raise up, motherfucker, and you say that's okay. That's good. I like that. That's right. That's right. Memories of yesterday.
I saw that when I first started smoking pot again, after not smoking pot for for a year. I went to the drive-in theater, and the movie was Which Way Is Up with Richard Pryor, where he played like 3 or 4 different roles in the same movie. Which way is up, motherfucker?
Yeah. How many times did you go through that?
3 times, then I think.
Let's do it 3 times. that's what I was thinking three, and then it goes up to the.
Just two times.
Okay. No. Okay, this is just that's what I was thinking. Okay, make sure I didn't go that far. And then the phone. And then
And I don't know if it's a good key for me at all.
we'll figure it out. You're gonna work out. So you got.
Try to find things, see what kind of melody I can sing. A flat. Okay, so that's left. I got See,
to.
that's a real key change right there.
It's
You
a-
gotta have a melody that
Yeah.
flows through each.
I'm getting to it here.
I'm gonna
Beautiful
plug my guitar
day,
in so I can hear it.
melt the clouds away. It's a perfect way, pass the time away. Then the phone rings. Start beginning. At the that's it. A beautiful day, melt the clouds away. It's a perfect way to pass the time away. Then the phone rings. See, now hold it. See, this
Changes
is the
your
part.
day and
It changes everything. It changes. Then the phone rings. It changes everything.
That's funny. That's all I can figure out. Well, I can say changes everything. I thought changes your day, but changes everything. And then it goes right back to
Need some coffee.
You said this. No, need 3 cups of coffee. Okay, so what are we?
Okay, so now
How-
we've got to
how'd
work
your
on the
melody
second
go?
verse. Now the second verse. We got the. need
How'd your
more
melody go though?
Okay, okay, here, let's see. Okay, I'll get. Here's beautiful. beautiful day. Melt the clouds away.
The clouds.
It's just a blues. Beautiful day. Melt the clouds away. Perfect way. Pass the time away. And the phone rings. Changes everything.
Okay, see, here we go.
Here, I'll play it so you can sing. Here. Here's the words. I'll play it so you don't have to worry about it. I can.
I was just trying to figure out how to.
I know. That's why I'll play it and you can figure it out.
Beautiful day, melt the clouds away. Perfect way to pass the time away. Then the phone rings, it changes everything. Sounds like a fucking musical.
Yeah, it does. It does, exactly.
It does. It sounds like a fucking. It sounds like a song out of South Park.
Yeah, close enough.
South Pacific. Fuck that.
And then,
It's
so
perfect.
it changed everything. So where are you going at this point? So where were we going to take this person?
Well, what do you need more coffee for if you're having a beautiful day?
Changes everything. So what's it changing? Where are we going from this point? It's changing everything.
Well, okay,
what was that
well,
phone
well,
call?
wait,
Now I'm
wait.
driving somewhere.
No. The vineyard, the background is telling you want more coffee. But the thing is let's go to a different vineyard. Okay, you're going to have your second and third cup of coffee, but the thing is, it's just lunchtime.
Yeah, where
The thing is, you had a phone call, but the thing is, not the second person doesn't have anything to do with. It's as if because there's a lot of days when you go, fuck, and god damn it, it's ruined everything. But half an hour later, you're sitting doing your work, and everything that changes, it really didn't change everything. It just changed
for a moment. Yeah,
but
could
really
be just a momentary
ruined
thing.
that beautiful set. But now you're sitting.
Yeah, you're right. You could have been already at work anyway.
And,
But no, let's have it go somewhere. Let's have them go. What I'm wondering is it.
well, okay,
is
what
it,
day do you think? Of what day have you had that was like that?
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
Because I haven't had a phone ring day for a long, long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I got one. Getting the phone call from the car guys saying, "Oh, it's not. We haven't even figured it out yet. It's been on the
Yeah, but that's
machine
not
for
something
3
you need
days."
coffee for. You need coffee because you gotta work. You gotta
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to, because at that point I had to take a bus everywhere instead of.
Oh.
And I realized my day was all fucked up. My day was going to be take the bus out there, get my car, and take off and go ahead and do my stuff.
I'm trying to think.
Instead of that, I'm not going to be able to do that. You know, I'm going to take the bus, and that means I'm going to have to rearrange everything and take the bus to make sure I get all the stops along the way.
And
That's one of
with
them.
me, coffee is a hot drink, but it's a winter drink, which is really only 6 months out of the year mostly for most people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I drink. I used to drink fruity drinks during the summer and stuff. Here I don't drink the sugary things as much, but like tea I drink in the summertime instead, or water.
Make me thirsty just thinking about it.
They had two different reports about diet pop.
I saw that.
The first one was just
Brutal.
saying
Dementia and whatever else, the fucking other one, diabetes, not diabetes, dementia and something. It's like fucking some horrible shit. But hold it, let's not get too sidetracked here. See, it could be instead of going somewhere, it could be somebody's coming over. That's the phone call that changed everything. You're sitting there having a nice day, and your mother-in-law's coming over. Your insurance agent's coming over. Your whatever it happens to be. Got some bad news, I'm coming over. I've got some good news, I'm coming over. But I'm gonna need some cups of coffee. Or Or
Well, because I'm tired. Because you've already had a long. I mean, but that's not tired. You're having a good day and have it ruined, and you need coffee to keep you moving because you were. I mean, either you were already good and relaxed.
you're
whatever
planning to
you
kick
wanna call it.
back, yeah. Planning to kick. At this point, it looks like you're planning to kick. You're already kicked back. You're perfect way to pass the time away. Let's see. I mean, it's like I got one of those calls when Dad was dying. Mom called me up and said, "Better get over here, Dad's not going to last long."
Yeah, that was.
So that was kind
one.
of a
I got
coffee.
the phone
needed
call,
a cup of coffee.
and I was headed over. Well, actually, I was already headed over to Mom's.
Well, I was planning to, but I wasn't planning to go that early.
I was intending to be there earlier, and
It
my
might have been
ride,
even that.
Dan Gleach gave me the ride over. But the thing is all these things happened that day, and so I got there a few minutes, and I knew we talked just before I left, and he died down the way between my house and there.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of fucking pissed me off because I wanted to try to be with him as long as I could. Well, I was. I just missed it by minutes. That's okay.
There's the other one that we talked about when we were drinking with Kelly, and we should have been, not should have been,
Well,
but could have been at home and gotten the phone call. So there was that call that we wanted to sober up real quick. We were already sober, we weren't drunk or anything. Okay.
Oh, la, la, la. 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 Well, need more coffee, need more coffee, need more coffee, need more coffee.
Oh, okay, hold up. Okay. Seems to me fix this easily, then I'll be on my way to enjoy this day and the plans I made. Need more cards. So that's the second verse.
See, go. Okay, notice how it doesn't really do anything. It's just saying what you're doing, but it doesn't, like, you're not telling you about an incident that happened. What's the third verse?
That's as good. That's good. That's gonna be the clue. So how many verses are there? It's a beautiful day. Melt the clouds away. It's a perfect way to pass the time away. Then the telephone rings and it changes everything. And I need some coffee, yes I need some coffee, you know I need some coffee, yeah, I gotta have a little more coffee, right? Seems to me we'll fix this easily, then I'll be on my way to enjoy this day and the plans I made. Well, we can eat another cup of coffee. Another cup of coffee's what I need. 3 cups of coffee ought to fix everything for me. 4 cups of coffee about all I'll need today. Now is this when the solo happens? Yep. Okay, this is where the solo happens, so we got that. I think it was quite a long part of here. There's only one more verse, I think. Yep. Yes, here, not a real background here, so this is still playing a lead.
Did a chorus and then
Another verse. Now that doesn't mean. Okay, so see, do we want to come? Is that where we want to stop the lead? How much time's left? 2:44. Do we want to have a verse and a chorus as a solo, and that's all, and then go back to the verse and have another verse of singing, or do we want to have another verse of solo? Lead there.
I don't know.
Okay, well let's find out how many more there
weird.
are.
I don't remember thinking that one this way.
I think I need to get myself 7 cups of, because we know it definitely goes back after
Okay, the way
that.
you were playing the piano right there,
Yeah.
it's kind of a rockin' way, and I just thought maybe that's try,
Well,
how I want to play the guitar.
the thing is, I think because it goes back to the verse right, the chorus right there. So, coffee, 8 cups of coffee should be all I need. And if I can't have those 8 cups of coffee, everything's going to be fine indeed for me. Italian. Okay, so okay, so the question is, do we want to have 2 more verses or 1 more verse? Because if we have 1 more verse, then we have a verse, chorus, verse, solo, and then it comes back to chorus with the need another cup of coffee. But if we have, so what I'm saying is, if we only have 1 more verse, then we're kind of doing a Redbone thing on this and having no real story. You know, just this is it, and then we end with whatever we want to end with the last verse. Or do we want to extend that and have 2 more verses? We have to have 1 more without a doubt. So how are we going to end the thing? We've had enough coffee, we're going home, we're sick to our stomach, whatever it happens to be, we're going home. That's the way we're going to end it without a doubt, probably. Or going out to dinner, or
Well, I know that there's been times.
or putting it off till tomorrow, or so
I don't know, like, I just had a flash of a video of a person walking over and turning off the coffee machine. And their finger showing their hand, going right to the coffee machine.
I like that.
At the end of the song. That's all I can think about it. Turning off because you're out. You're done with the coffee for the day. Like,
So let's see.
most days I drink my coffee in the morning. Some days I end up drinking it until midnight. And I know what it's like.
Yep. So well, yeah. See, that's the thing. Whenever I drank coffee, whether I was drinking with sugar or with caffeine or not, it didn't keep me up at night.
But
It made me sleep better, actually, or it seemed
actually,
to.
that's one of the things I've didn't make any difference. I could take
Okay,
speed.
so at this point, we can either go. This fix was easy. It was an easy fix, whatever it happened to be. The fix was easy, and I'm on my way to enjoy the day and the plans I made. So what are those plans? Or it wasn't an easy fix, and that's why I need more coffee.
Well, the thing is, you think that you got an easy fix, and
Yeah, it seems to me a fix is
an easy fix doesn't
okay.
always
So
work.
it's not going to be an easy fix. So what's the next step?
The easy.
We have the solo and everything like that, and then
Oh man, now I've got to figure out how to. I was thinking about doing a little rock and roll solo. but
okay. So the fix see, when we're seeing this, I'm thinking okay. This was waking up, breakfast. This is the first part of the day. Now the solo is lunchtime. It's lunchtime. That's what the solo is going to be. Is lunchtime. After lunch, we're coming back, and we're trying to figure out now. Since it wasn't an easy fix, now what do we do?
The thing is, when it's that bad, it's midnight.
So
Burning
you're-
the midnight lamp.
yeah. Well, this is going to be a long time. So no doubt about that. So
The whole day has transpired.
Yeah. Okay.
During the solos,
Yeah. Okay. Could do that. Yeah.
even though it might not be a long, but it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah. So let's see.
3 months later.
toiling away.
Oh yeah. Toiling away.
I'm thinking more like,
The hours and days.
well, she already had that rhyme in there, so I don't want to do that
Oh.
again. So I'm thinking more like, I just thought of,
Oh. Could you say maybe it's something about tomorrow?
well, that might be the ending. That's what I'm thinking. Because we're not going to be able to fix it today. We're going to have to come back tomorrow. But I'm thinking now. I was thinking like with my hands in sweat, but I don't know if the word sweat with my hands and feet, with my hands in something that I'm making that's going to make this work. Well, hold it. With my hands and head, I'm going to make this work. Maybe. With my hands and head, gonna make this work. You can't be a jerk. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Okay, I've spent too long on this. Was this all wasted time? Was this all wasted time? Am I losing my mind? Was it wasted time? I've worked so hard. Was this wasted time? That made us what it is. With my hands and heart, I've worked so hard. Was it wasted time? Was it all wasted time?
This is just this anecdotal idea that there's a movie called Dad that came out of one of the last movies Jack Lemmon made, and he lived this fantasy life his whole fucking life. All he was at this fucking shitty ass factory job.
Yeah.
And his son came to this conclusion, was what's his name from Cheers, but one son was always there, the other one was gone all these years. He came back and he found this old man that he didn't know.
Yeah.
And but it's the thing is that, and I've had this happen. I left my job. The day I left, I took off my name tag off of everything. And the very next day, someone else came into that room and they put their name tag on my own old
That's it.
place.
That's
Just
it.
like our house.
Yep.
Just like my guitar.
Yep.
But I lost my name tag. But the thing is this was his entire life.
Yep.
This is 40 years. That's a lot of
And you
time.
replaced the next day, just like a cog in the wheel. You thought you were something special.
And well, you're special to yourself. A lot of people don't realize that's all you're special to yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, but the thing is
Dad working at Boeing all those years. The next day, there's
Someone else
somebody
took
to
his
replace
job.
him. Had to be.
someone else. took
Okay,
his
so
job.
that's part of this. That's what I'm saying. Was a waste of time.
Was it a waste of time?
I worked so hard trying to get this right. Was it a waste of time?
Well,
With my hands and heart, I've worked so hard. Was it a waste of time?
the all castles of sand. Can't use that term.
Chris, Mark, piece of pizza?
Sure.
Mark?
No, thanks. It does sound good though.
Plenty here.
I'll grab me a piece of slice of pizza.
Sir. Bring
Yeah.
it to you.
Yeah, I guess what the hell.
Okay.
You talked me into it.
Well, I had a little snack earlier. Little cereal bars. This sounds damn good.
Sure there's enough for everybody? No.
You want fork, Chris? No? It's okay.
Wow, that's quite a. We'll take
Yeah,
a
it
look.
does have pineapple.
Got everything on it, doesn't it?
Okay.
Delicious.
God.
Let's compliments to Joey.
Oh. All right.
My goodness.
Where's it from?
Pick up the street.
Next to Snow Club up there? Really?
Yeah, that place is good.
I've eaten there before.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Which
Wasn't that good?
which one?
Well, right next to smoke shop up there.
Oh no, I've never eaten at that one.
Oh, it has pineapple on it even. All right.
Very good. Look,
I love this pizza. It's the best in
well,
town.
Pineapple, but
That's good stuff.
because it's on here, I'll eat it. Whatever it's on here, I'll eat it because it's good. I don't care what's on it. It tastes good. It could be cockroaches and not eat it if it tasted good. Just don't tell me. Well, Victor Rose told me the same thing about how some of the musicians he played with, they're like rock guys, they can play anything as long as you don't kill them. Less than 12/8.
Yeah.
They can play it great. They play just sort of play along with me. Dun, 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 dun. And you just play along with it. As soon as you hear it, you know how to play it. All you do is, when you're playing by ear, you don't have to have somebody tell you what time signature it is.
Exactly. As soon as I do.
Sometimes
Somebody-
it's that the red light fever.
Where's my purse at? So look at you.
This is a delicious pizza, that's for sure.
It really is.
Well, it's like eating tacos. A taco, if people, that's actually a very, very good meal. Vegetables and meat and carbohydrates all together. That's, I mean, as good a meal as you can get.
Pretty much.
Just the thing is, they put too much meat in them a lot of times. Matter of fact, you could have almost no meat. More beans than meat.
That's what I have.
Same with the burritos. Like this is as much meat
When I
as
make my burritos, I have beans and cheese and salsa and sour cream. That's all I need. Protein fills me up.